Hey, you're welcome back to Project Management Demystified. My name is Michael. I'm a VP and a project management professional. Right, so I think this is episode 12 of our hypothetical project to improve the waiting period within the NHS. Right, so in this episode, let's say the business analyst or whoever is driving some of the underground ongoing conversation across the teams has gone round the house. So let's assume it's the business analyst. The business analyst has gone round the house to have conversations with different teams to understand how the new system will interact, how people will interact with the new system, and there are different persona, so of users. So personas, say how the nurses will interact with the system, how the medical professionals, the doctors will interact with the system, how the admins will interact with the system, and if possible, not even if possible, it would be good practice to get first-hand feedback or information from the actual users, from clients. Though a lot of the NHS workers would already have a fairly good idea of how the whole thing works, because some of them could be customers or clients or service users as well. Right. So I think I remember that we are approaching this from a lot of different angles. So one of the options we were exploring is a third party building a system, so like an off-the-shelf system, and then come to implement on the NHS infrastructure. Right. So I can't remember if it was Accenture or Deloitte we called it, but regardless of who the third party, the consultant is, they have a system and that they might have worked on previously, and they can just bring it and would implement. So before all that happens, so we would also explore building in-house on the go within the trust. So before all that happens, before we implement, so the project manager or anyone assisting the project manager would have been interfacing or engaging with the consultants, with the third party, to kind of follow up and review and provide feedback on how the building of the system is coming along. So as the business analyst is collecting information, gathering requirements, and understanding how users will interact with the system, all those will be getting fed back to the third party supplier as they're building the system. And at this point, we can think about some of the if you notice, I've not really focused on the systems or the tools that are used in project management, because there's so many tools out there, and you can't really say what tools your organization will be using. But they are standard basic tools. At this point, the project manager would have used PowerPoint, you'd have used PowerPoint to put down the different options and present to senior stakeholders and CEOs. The business analyst too will have used PowerPoint as well, or something like MS Visio to put together a persona, and also do some process mapping if required. But nobody will prescribe a tool for you to use. If you have Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, Excel, you should be good to go. Even setting up the project and putting plans on paper, it's mostly spreadsheets. Even most enterprise project management tools are built like spreadsheet. The underlying principle is spreadsheet. Being able to add information to cells is what most of them do. So I just decided to get that out of the way. So that's what has been happening so far. So maybe in the next kind of video, we can then talk about the business analyst or the project manager organizing a demo. So bringing stakeholders together to organize a demo. Let's just see the first draft, and that's assuming we're doing either MVP or either agile or or traditional waterfall project management approach. So yeah, they'll be doing a demo of the solution that they have built. That's the consultants. All right, I'll leave it there and I'll see you on the other side. Cheers. Bye-bye.